Hello all, this is the third video going over the introduction to the CRL Lawrence tabs. We're going to be going over buttons today. All of them are somewhat different. BSL has just 10-foot stock lengths, while BST has the availability of 10 and 20. But they're all colored the same. Optimize is brown, delete is gray, resize is green, and so on. Reset is always red. Or is that pink? So let's just come back here. On any of them that have two of them, so AG1 and AG2, BSL and BST, ARS and AR1, they have a copy from the other one function. So let's say that you started off figuring your values here in Rail, and you decided to go to 1 and 2 channel. I'm going to populate this quickly. And you decide to move it over to AG2. So go to AG2 and say copy input from AG1. So what that does is copies these input values, any of these values here, and then the formulaic values are applied. This does not copy over secondary or anything over here. It doesn't copy over utility either. The clear input button is here generally to just, if you have some values left on here and you're trying to finalize and you just want to get everything off, using this button will set everything back to 0. And I'll demonstrate the other thing you have to do. So you have optimize 10 and 20 figured. So to get rid of this, you would clear input, which gets rid of all of these values, secondary, any of the input values here, and also utility. So I'll just put in $5,000 for utility. So clear input will get rid of all of them. It will then highlight the ones that are deleted. All right. Now, we still have values down here because the optimized lengths are still there, so you want to delete it. So what these buttons do is it deletes the cut sheet as well as the value in the associated cell. All right, so there it goes. So now we're back to 0. So that's how you clear a sheet. So the difference between clear and copy input is copy input only figures it from here. We'll copy it back, and then you can clear AG2 input. So that goes over to the other one and clears it. Those are on BSL, BST, the purple ones here, ARS and ARS2. All right. I guess I'll move to this one now. Let's go to this one. Resize is pretty straightforward. It'll resize everything. You also have one up here. Oh, that one zoomed me back out for some reason. Reset buttons. I guess we'll go over the optimizer again. So optimizer, once you have everything in there, this is a button you're going to be using all the time. Optimize 10-foot stock lengths. There it is. Plugs it in. You generally want to maybe go to 0 first. Delete. And then optimize again. This is the raw value. 23, right? If you change this to 20, what this will do, generally you want to optimize it with the raw value first, because if you can follow here, the optimizer pulls these values, runs it through the optimizer, and creates a cut sheet. So it's only pulling these values here, and it's not affected. And it's not affected by the percentage. So if this were to be 20 or 0, whatever it is, this value will change according to the percentage add, but this will be the same according to the raw. You understand that? So this is just taking a space and time, and whatever it produces there after adding the percentage, it will copy over here. So this 23 will be different. Well, let's do it again. So we're at 20%. We have 28. Delete BSL. So what it's going to do is show a cut sheet for 23, yet apply 28. So yeah, there's 23, 28. So just be aware of that. I had gone over the. Let me show you reset input pane. So any of the formulaic values. See all those if statements? It's basically just resetting those if statements. It'll bring you back to, where it should be. Same thing with RFQ reset class RFQ. You can manually put in, quantity of 5, whatever, 56, 23. It'll throw that in there, and then if you want to revert back to what it reads over here verbatim, you would hit that button there. See that? Same with reset CRL RFQ, and this is the remaining one, which is print. You can go over here and really do whatever you want. Reset. So that's just resetting back to, in this case, the input, resetting the RFQ class back to input, resetting the CR Lawrence RFQ back to the part optimizer, and resetting the CRL quantity. So you can go, say you want, 16 cladding tape. Reset CRL. Oh, the green ones, and I'll go over this in subsequent videos. The green ones are manually inputted, so there's no way for the program to apply a percentage. No percentage is added. So if you reset CRL quantities, it'll get rid of it, and you'll have to manually put that in. Everything else is reacts to the percentage add. So if I were to go to 25%, it'll make that change. And this is estimated for review. So it just takes the run quantities and doubles it for the caps. Same thing over here. So that's the buttons. You'll find them everywhere. There's really no other different types of buttons. I'll just go through. ARS has various optimizers. So we have the handrail, the glass rail, pickets. This optimizes the number of pickets after you choose the appropriate length. There's your reset input, resize, clear inputs. Reset, clear. These ones don't have as much. Resize. All of them are going to have print glass RFQ. Print CRLs over here. I don't know why I didn't just squeeze it in there. Canopy, resize, reset, da da da. Okay, that is it.